Welcome to Madison School Studios. I'm Alex Bickersheim, and this is your 10 minutes of Totally Tubular News. Let's go! For our first article, we have Thomas Schermeister on the primaries and Donald Trump.
I am Thomas Schermeister reporting on the primaries. Bernie Sanders has a nearly impossible chance of winning the nomination, while Hillary only needs 90 more delegates out of the 2,383 delegates to clinch the nomination. But Bernie Sanders has motivation with 1,497 delegates, while Donald Trump clinched the nomination for the Republican side with only 68 more delegates, and he is running unopposed. He has 1,290 delegates, and he needs 1,237 delegates. Ted Cruz and John Kasich dropped out because of the loss in Indiana. Ted Cruz dropped out the night after the loss of Indiana, with only 568 delegates, and not long after, John Kasich announced he was dropping out with only 161 delegates.
For our second article, the U.S. has challenged Japan to an epic robot fight. We have Damon Lamb on this topic.
Recently, the USA has challenged Japan to a giant piloted robot battle. These robots will battle out for robot supremacy using Gatling guns firing giant cannon paintballs at 120 miles per hour, as well as Japan having an advanced targeting system. The most anticipated winner this year is Japan because of their great advanced technology and great experience with robot manufacturing and weaponry, as well as a heads-up display, or HUD for short. While in America, we have advanced weaponry and heavy armory. Watch who wins this June.
It's time for the roll call. First up, we have Richmond Elementary School, watching in Appleton, Wisconsin. Next, we have McKinley Elementary, also watching in Appleton, Wisconsin. And finally, we have Janet Berry Elementary School, again in Appleton, Wisconsin. It's time for the shout out. What was JMMS before it was a school? A jail, B, a farm, C, a nursing home, or D, a grocery store? You've got 10 seconds to shout it out. If you said B, you were correct. JMMS was a farm before it was a school.
For our last article, we have Jade Mulroy on a crazy ritual in India. This ritual is called Indian baby dropping.
Indian baby droppings has happened for 700 years in India. It came from the Hindus and Muslims. It happens every year in December. A religious leader throws the baby that is 1 or 2 years old 50 feet off a tower, and men catch them in a blanket at the bottom of the tower. People say it will ensure health and happiness for the baby and the family. When thrown, they are held by their hands and feet, shaken, then thrown. It takes babies several minutes to recover from the shock, but the babies think it's a lullaby, and they do it every year.
Did you know, in James Madison Middle School, there are 990 student lockers, 1,240 gym lockers, and a total of 2,130 lockers. Now that's random. Well. What do we have here?
It's before we go!
Okay, where did that? You could say that baby needs to start thinking outside of the box. She should stop toddling around. Well, that's all we have today. See you later.